In Bash, for loops are a way of iterating through a list of items one by one, and using a variable to access each item in that list. That list could be words or numbers, it doesn't matter which. Let me show you by going back to our vegetables example. I can say for vegetable in carrot, onion, potato, cauliflower. And on the first loop, this vegetable variable will be carrot. On the second loop it will be onion, on the third potato, and the fourth cauliflower. Next we have to tell it what to do. Let's just say do echo vegetable with a $sign to access that variable. And we have to tell it when we're done. So done. You can see it's printed each vegetable, and it's really light and fast. That is the mantra you need to remember with for loops. For, do, done. For, do, done. Usually I don't use them in the shell like this. I'd use our semicolon friend instead. Or a much neater way is to use a script. This spacing here isn't essential in Bash, but we tend to use it because it looks nice. We can do as many things as we want within our for loop, and only the first line has to contain the do statement. We could do this with just letters instead of words, though in this case we can ask Bash to fill out the range of letters for us by using curly braces. This also works with numbers. There's quite a common misconception, so I can't stress enough how much this variable name does not matter. This is for your convenience only. Bash does not know whether this list is vegetables or cars or types of birds, and it does not care. This word is simply for you to access the items in the list as the for loop iterates through them. We don't even necessarily need to use this variable in our loop at all. We could just use the loop to repeat something irrelevant, like this. Here I'm making use of the inbuilt Bash variable called random in capital letters, which simply summons a random integer every time it's called. I'll go into other useful built-in Bash variables in another session. A final example could be to print the top line of our files. Again, this variable could be anything, but I'm using file because it makes the most sense to me.